Where's the car?
There she is!
Cease!
90 brake horsepower.
Yeah, boy, yeah.
Holy moly!
I mean, look, it has been rear-ended.
We settled on 590. I gotta turn her off.
So you gotta turn her back.
So Ben, do you want to give us a quick overview of what on earth we're doing in the lovely Lexus
Today?
right now?
So this morning I didn't know that there was a 4-hour endurance race at Driftland.
I mean, you did, right?
No?
You didn't?
No, no. And then this morning, Craig put on, I've just booked this, does anyone else want to come? And I thought, hold on, I'm pretty sure Craig doesn't have a race license. What's this thing? Let's have a look. And about 30 seconds later I was on the phone to you.
Right there, lads. You fancy a trip to Scotland for the 4-hour endurance race at Driftland? You got to buy a 1.4 litre motor car, race it for 4 hours and try and win. What do you reckon? Ben, that sounds lit, fam. You better sign me up to this thing right now. Do it straight away. I have never been more sure in my entire life. Right, that's good. I've entered this in that then. The next thing we're going to do is find a car to buy. What do you reckon? Oh, that's a great idea. What about a Rover? I bloody love Rovers. Absolutely not. A Rover will not last for 4 hours. Oh, what the hell's wrong with you guys? Rovers are bloody brilliant. There's nothing wrong with them. Oh, I'll have to find something else to buy then. I've got bloody nits on my head. Hey, how can you have nits when you haven't got any hair? I don't get it. Causing me absolute jip they are.
I love how you decided to call Alex first.
Yeah.
Do you think I was the gullible one? I was more easily persuaded.
Is that like when you go I think it was actually the opposite. He thought he was like, Matt's definitely going to be in for this.
Yeah.
Like,
So Alex
is
needs
gonna
to
be a
work.
hard sell, yeah.
Okay, so start early on me.
There would have been some tactic involved in that. I'm trying to think what I thought.
Is it like when you go to your mum first and she tells you to ask your dad, but you think you might get away with it if you ask mum first?
I thought if I could get Alex's contagious enthusiasm ignited, then that would be enough and it would be easy, and then you just go, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
I think that was the thought process.
It did take some ignition, didn't it? And the ignition was us watching a YouTube video.
Yeah. To be honest, I would have booked it regardless, even if you just said no. So
surprise!
This would have happened anyway. It just would have happened with a different process, rather than like, shall we do this? Yes. Shall we get a car? Yes.
You'd have been like, here's your Rover. You would definitely have bought that 214.
Yeah, I would have bought that 214 and it would have been actually quick instead of this.
Yeah, I think it was a bit too quick. I think it would have just like...
It would be a quick car,
I think this is the only instance in life where anyone has ever uttered the phrase, I think that Rover 214 would have been too quick.
Yeah. K-Series is quite a strong engine, you know, that car anyway is like 900 kilos.
The K-Series is quite a strong engine, mate.
I don't talk like that to Alex.
It's quite strong if the head gasket survives, but for 4 hours is a bit much to ask.
Alex, you realise you've stopped with your, you've stopped doing your posh impression and you've gone back to Brummy.
My actual Brummy.
That you picked up in the last...
No, it's unfortunate, isn't it?
However long.
My actual Brummy accent.
Have any of your family yet said, oh, you started saying the odd word in the Brummy way?
I do occasionally just have the odd twang, and Mum sort of looks at me with a bit of disgust on her face. I'm like, sorry, Mum.
My sorry boy!
How dare you? How dare you speak like this to me?
We'll send you to language classes immediately!
It basically banishes me until I come back out and speak with perfect Surrey elocution.
researched, signed up for, and purchased a car for an event in the space of a few hours in between working. So
I think it was literally from the time, like in that phone call, we'd signed up to the event and purchased a car.
yeah,
So we probably did that within the space of what,
An hour?
half?
Whilst we were still on the same
an hour?
an hour max.
while on the same call, you'd already messaged the guy on eBay and he said, "Yeah, come
Oh, I
tonight."
messaged like 3 guys.
Yeah.
We'd already scoured Marketplace, Gumtree and eBay, like looking at a selection of different fine motor vehicles that would be eligible, and yeah, got the job done.
This is the one.
Friends, that's good.
If it works, it's going to be a very easy deal. If it's that the car, yes. Has it got keys? Yes. Has it got a logbook? Yes. Here's the money. Let's go. Bye.
I mean, we should probably start it up before we hand over the money,
Well,
right?
yeah. I mean, if it works, obviously. Yeah.
Oh yes!
Oh no.
Yes! Look at the weapon!
Aim this to do a cheap and cheerful endurance race with.
Endurance race.
There's a 4-hour endurance race
It's a
for cheap
1.4
cars.
limit,
Oh, okay.
cheap car only endurance race. So we thought Honda Civic's going to be the
It
one.
won't let you down. It's had a recent radiator.
Okay, let's have a look. Let's see what it looks like underneath.
It does need a service.
Okay.
Spark plugs, air filter, engine oil. Very simple engine. You can work on this yourself, no problem. I've had Hondas for years.
It looks pretty tidy.
There's an engine, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's fire it up.
Oh. 90 brake horsepower.
Yes, bruv. That's what we want to hear. 90 brake horsepower, bruv.
Yeah. Could have
That's what we want.
Could have gone either way there. Could have been the 75 or the 90.
It's quicker than the 1.5 version. Because it's got the short ratio gearbox.
Oh yes, that's what we want.
Yes, short ratio.
Take the gearbox out.
I think we're on to win here. I mean, it drives like a 1.4 Civic, you know?
Rips, yeah? Pulls.
Yeah,
Pulls up.
I mean, the old winter tyres wheel spin out of the petrol station. They're not bald, actually, you know, they're right.
Loads of tread. Actually, for off-roading, they'd be great, I think.
It's got wind.
Gonna do the deal. Where's you gonna do the deal, eh? Oh, that you're there.
It's hard not to say, isn't it?
Oh, that you're
That's gone in the...
Do you want to go and give this guy some money?
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah. Oh, he works at the petrol station.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't just coincident that he came out of the petrol station.
Yeah, it's a ripper then.
I thought that was-
Power in the
It is
world.
a ripper.
Yeah.
Does it feel good?
I mean, yeah,
It moves.
I mean, yeah.
feels fine.
Does it feel like 90 horsepower?
It feels like 90 horsepower.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Don't reckon it's lost any over the years.
It goes absolutely fine. It's nice and it's fine.
It's fine.
How much more can you expect? It's not. I'm not going to come back going, oh my god.
I don't know. I mean,
I'm expecting that to be.
yeah.
Oh my god, it's the fastest.
Oh my god, my hair's fallen off.
It's the fastest.
I mean, yeah. Oh, what's going on here?
What have we got?
Oh.
Hey, on carpet? It's got a lot of. What's under here? A dead
There's a
person?
lot of stuff going on. It's... What is it? I'm a bit nervous to put it up.
I don't want.
What is that?
Do you want to do that at a service?
What is that? If you had smell-o-vision right now, I'd be worried.
What is it?
I mean,
Look at my face.
yes, it doesn't look good.
It looks like you just had like a whole chicken.
Just rub it.
Why is it so big?
It's something swelled. But what's under here? Do you want to look?
It's probably a tyre. Yeah? It's a big tyre.
It is a big tyre.
Maybe this is meant to be a space saver or something.
Oh no, it's too big to sit in the hole.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got the original tool.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I think it leaks.
I think something leaks.
Yeah.
Something has leaked.
Should we go and tell Ben to stop? Like mid signing the V5. Ben, stop! Don't do it! Technique.
It's just well, we'll tell you what we do.
This is how.
We'll
Yeah.
leave that where it was. I'm not going to touch it and pretend I never did, but I'm willing to wash my hands.
They're not original fittings. You might want to mention that when discussing
They're
the
not?
price. No,
Oh, I thought you said it was factory.
it should be plastic clips.
Definitely been rear-ended.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why I'm saying I think it's been rear-ended. I mean, look, it has been rear-ended.
Yeah, it's legally.
Probably multiple occasions.
Yeah. Look at that. That's Honda performance for you. Direct air from Tsuchiya Manufacturing Group. There you go, JDM. Really JDM. Look how much space is in there as well.
There's a lot of space there.
You could fit a lot of stuff in there.
Some bad news from our purchasing correspondent inside the garage. It's a write-off. Can you believe it?
It's a write-off.
It's a write-off, yeah.
What, Ben just did a HPI?
Well, I think you just.
Told him or something on the logbook, the guy said it was a write-off.
I mean,
So he knocked some money off.
how much is some money off?
10 quid.
Fuck off.
Because it's a write-off.
He knocked 10 quid off.
Ben said he wanted to get 50 quid off and he wouldn't do it. So they gave him
write-off?
10 quid off.
But like,
Stuff is not
So Ben, how did you feel when that guy told you it was a write-off?
So I was in there counting money and he goes, by the way, just look at this. I'm like, right. So he says it's salvage. That was before I had it. I have no idea when that happened. I have no idea why that happened. I was like, so I've driven all the way from Birmingham for a scrap car. That could have suspension damage. He's like, no, I don't think it's got suspension damage. I was like, it could have.
I mean, I don't think it has. That's good enough for me.
I'll give you 550, and he goes, no, I've got people offering you money, and I'm like,
I mean, they don't know it's salvage.
550. I've just driven from Birmingham. I said, I'll give you 580. Gave him 580. He said no. So we settled on 590. I got to turn her off.
So you got to turn it back.
Off. Yeah, check this out. Bad boy, that's going to get me home. That is. I mean, maybe depends on how quick I'm going.
Cool. Well,
We put a tenner in it, see what happens.
so is it a cat D, cat C?
I don't know. Just right off. It could be a cat A. Someone could have died in this for all I know. Probably what's in the boot.
it's all kind of linking together.
Yeah.
I'm not a detective, but. Yes, bro.
I mean, I can't drive it like that, can I?
I mean, you have to.
Has it got bolster
I don't
support?
think you have an option.
It's not telescopic. I'm giving it back.
Sounds great. You can not drive into me. At some point.
It's just an exhaust rattle.
Let's what's that?
Oh, that's my
That's
hand.
Alex's
My
juice.
Hand.
Is that after you touched the juice?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad you brought the juice from the boot into the car.
My
Thank you.
pleasure. Honestly, I only bring value to these things.
I feel like I want to clean that juice off.
Yeah. I feel like Alex should, but then he'd probably just smear it around and they'd be like, job
Turn it
done.
around like on the steering wheel or something.
Leave it to me, I'll do it.
Genuinely a bit scared that it's just going to fall apart.
Why? It's not, Ben, it's not as if it's a salvage.
Oh.
Oh my! It's got an electric tilt and
Just
slide.
don't look next to something.
Holy moly! Would you look at the grime? Yeah, the tilt life's a bit of me.
How much air do you reckon's in the tyres?
None. 2 psi. C-Rips! We've just discovered a new feature, the handbrake.
Hi guys, just bought a car off you.
What was that?
When on the test drive I was like, I know how this works. Has it had a real MOT or like a nice MOT? And he was like, no, I think it's had a real one. It's like,
Rear MOT. Just doing some forensic examinations of the headlining here, Ben. I'm not liking what I'm seeing.
Really needs a
I am
clean
not
one.
liking what I'm seeing.
Never mind COVID. God.
So it's only a 2-hour drive home. Ben's favourite car ever.